I'm Kate with SanDiegoDealsandSteals.com, and I'm going to show you my new favorite recipe, which is cooking a whole chicken in your slow cooker. So I got this chicken at Whole Foods Market in Encinitas. It's just an air-chilled whole frying chicken. It was $2.59 a pound, so it was $9.25 for this whole chicken. And a hot tip, at least at Whole Foods, you can ask the butcher to take the bag of innards out, and they'll just toss it there, which I personally prefer. That's my least favorite part about cooking a chicken, is dealing with that bag of grossness. Some people use them and cook them or feed them to their pets. I just throw them out. So they take care of that little extra step there, which I appreciate. What you do, you just unwrap your chicken, and then I have a lemon from our friend's garden. You don't need to put this in the chicken, but I personally like to, it's too big, I need to cut it. I personally like to put a lemon inside the chicken, and that's the grossest thing that I do. Again, not at all necessary, but I think it tastes yummy. And then just pick up the big yucky chicken. It's gross to deal with chicken. And then I put the rest of the lemons around, and then I put no water in this at all. I just season it with, you can season it with whatever. I use pepper. I've got some garlic, and I'm just going to put in. This is a little dehydrated onion. You could put real onion in too. I don't have any real onion right now. And then some paprika. You want to show what it looks like? Mm-hmm. So this is my chicken. I'm going to put the lid on it and cook it on low for 8 hours. I'll actually probably take it out in about 6 or 7. I'll come back and check it at 6, and it might actually be done. You don't put any water in it. It's actually going to make really, really good broth. So that's an added benefit to making this. If you buy chicken broth, you get not only your meal, but also chicken broth from it to use for cooking later. So we'll come back in a couple hours and show you what we've got. Okay, so it's been 6 hours, and I am going to just take my chicken out. This is really the hardest part, because it really just falls. It's very tender, so it can fall right off the bone. See, I lost a leg there, or a wing. But then, this is a chicken, and I'm going to basically just pick off the chicken. I'm going to shred it right now while it's hot, and I'll put some in the freezer, and I'll use some in our dinner tonight. But also I want to get a shot of the broth that's in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the chicken off, and then I'm going to put the bones back in. And then put in, I'm going to fill it up with water, maybe like halfway fill it with water, and then let it sit, and let it continue to cook on low for like another 8 hours. And then I'm going to have a bunch of chicken broth that I can use in soups and other recipes. It took me maybe 10 minutes. It actually, in the time that it took for me to make my pasta, I was able to separate all of the meat. This is what came from our one chicken. That's just the meat. If you can bring the camera over here. These are the bones, and then the lemon and stuff that I used before, and a little bit of like the skin and stuff. And I'm just going to put some water in. And I'm going to put that on low for 8 hours. And I'm just going to let that cook. And then I will take that and put it in freezer safe containers. And first what I'll do is I'll put it in the fridge, and let the fat settle at the top for one day, and then some people cook with it. I'm just going to throw it in the trash, and then I'll put the rest in the freezer so that I can use it in recipes. It goes a lot further than like your canned chicken stock, so just know that it's going to be a lot more flavorful, so you don't really need to use as much of it. And then I'm going to use this. I'm going to shred some up. We're making a pasta with Alfredo sauce tonight. I'm going to use some. I'm going to cut it with beans and make burritos tomorrow. I'll probably get maybe 4 or 5 dinners easily out of this one chicken. And I mentioned that I had gotten it at Whole Foods. It was regular price. I think it was $2.59 a pound. I have bought whole chickens for as little as 99 cents a pound, even $1.99 or $1.49 a pound for organic free-range chickens. So it can be even more cost-effective than the one I showed you. I bought this just so we could do this video, so I was at the mercy of the price that it was. But this can be even more cost-effective, and as you can see, it's not real labor-intensive. So that's a whole chicken in your crock pot.